The Larkin Street Revival project launched in February of 2026. This is a neighborhood that has historically been powerless and overlooked, in need. And so all that we do is to better the daily conditions of the neighborhood and also focus on the long-term trajectory of the neighborhood through direct resident and small business and youth engagement. We've been working on Larkin Street in partnership with the Office of Economic Workforce Development, OEWD, for a number of years. It's a very important small business corridor in the neighborhood that has really lost a lot of storefronts and business through the pandemic. And so we really focused on bringing back customers, stabilizing the businesses that are still here.
I am excited to be standing here today to celebrate the Larkin Street Revival project. In a neighborhood rich with children, families, and small business owners from across the world, this project will ensure a key corridor in our city has the resources to thrive. The Larkin Street Revival project will immediately improve the lives of Tenderloin residents and business owners. With better lighting, cleaner sidewalks, decorative security gates, and regular cultural events, the streets of the Tenderloin will feel safer to walk on, and storefronts will feel active again.
The Larkin Street is a primary commercial corridor in this neighborhood, serving our residents, local employees, and tourists coming to the neighborhood. And so the additional investment by Chris Larson in the Larkin Street Revival Plan is really going to catalyze the strategies that OEWD and TLCBD have put into place. And that includes vacancy filling, job creation, celebrating our local cultural events, and generally revitalizing the neighborhood. And this project is a really great demonstration of how public funding can help seed and catalyze larger neighborhood revitalization.
And as importantly, the Tenderloin Community Benefit District also knows that we can have clean, safe streets here in the Tenderloin without gentrifying the people that live here out of the district. And that's super, super important.
It says Tenderloin, and it's a welcome to the neighborhood, sort of a mural, and it's designed like a greetings from postcard, where there's images within the lettering that are representative of the historical or cultural aspects of the neighborhood that I think are significant or worth featuring, that will resonate with the residents and the city at large. So you have a mixture of historical stuff like the Black Hawk Jazz Club, and then you have some more current things like the skateboarder at the nearby City Hall skate park. And a variety of imagery, illustrated imagery that are representative of the neighborhood. I don't take it for granted at all that when I'm painting these things, people stop and tell me how much it means to them. I'll tell you, countless people have come by and said, "Hey, thank you so much, this is incredible." The other day, this person stopped by and said, "Hey, is that the Black Hawk Jazz Club?" I said, "Yes, it is." He said, "I saw Miles Davis there when I was 18 years old." And I'm sure he hasn't thought about that in decades. And it's just a remarkable experience to kind of connect with different people about something like that in the city that we all love for a variety of reasons. So, I love being out here and painting on the street for that reason.
So OEWD partnered with TLCBD to fund the design, manufacture, and installation of the initial 7 decorative security gates along Lower Larkin, and that's to create an inviting environment for folks walking up Larkin Street as they enter the commercial corridor, as well as provide additional safety and security for our small businesses, many of whom are immigrants to this community and feel safer having additional security outside their stores. The gates that have been installed so far are on 3 businesses: Hello Sandwich, Out of Sight Pizza, and the last one is Emperor's Kitchen that we're standing in front of right now. And so TLCBD was really intentional with how they designed the gates. They are both decorative and provide security for the businesses. The businesses were allowed to pick what color and which design they would like for their storefront, and so it was a very interactive process. These gates were custom made and fabricated and installed on these businesses.
Yes, I like so much because safety for me and easy for me, and help me when I close the gate only. The door open and the air come in. Yeah, good for me. Anything. Before you know, the old gate have something here and here. I put up and put down when I open. Difficult for me every time the old one. Right now easy for me. A lot of people, the customer, some people go in here. Oh, see that? Oh, the new one for you. Good, and they come in, and I have more customer.
The additional gates are going to continue up the 400 block of Larkin here, and the businesses on this corridor have agreed to participate in the program, and so they will meet with our local architecture firm to help them decide what design and color scheme they would like on their storefronts.
People want to go to a place, to a restaurant or an establishment that looks really cared for. And it also prevents windows from being broken. And so we're hoping that this can be something that we scale throughout the Tenderloin, and with private funding that we've received, we're going to scale it along Larkin Street.
My business name is Gateway Cuisine, and my name is Quỳnh Nguyễn. My husband and I run the store for 20 years. You know, I think the city really make it different. They also help us to get the grant to do the new awning, to do the new sign. All the new awning, new sign in my store is the help from the city, which we appreciate that. We want the corner look better, so people feel more comfortable to come in like before, and everything great. The street, not much people hang out on the sidewalk. The street, they get clean every day, so it's really clean. No more smell like before. For personally in my shop, I call the police very often before. Now it's less because less people trouble me. Akami guys, all the guys work on the sidewalk every corner and ask whoever give us the trouble to go away very smoothly. Easy, no more trouble like before. But now for those guys here, no problem. You know, for us, we really appreciate the Tenderloin Community Benefit District. Every time we need something, we have anything concerned, we always reach out to them. And they are the one reach out to the city, and then let's see if the city have anything to help all the small business around here in Tenderloin. And I think the city did a great job because they do care about us. Because especially Tenderloin, we got so much things suffer from whatever outside, but we can see everything better, and we appreciate that.
Really, the goal is for the benefit of the small businesses who have been existing along this corridor for years and are still here through even the toughest times. The idea is to really stabilize things that exist already, partnerships, events, existing businesses that are really loved, and really amplify that so that people know that this is a destination, and really creating the atmosphere where big events that are happening at Fulton Plaza or at the Asian Art Museum can come up into the corridor and really understand that this is an important cultural district, an important identity for San Francisco.